Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T20 between India and the Netherlands. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Sharma, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and looked to settle into his work early on. Kishan joining him in the middle to kick things off.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Good shot, a beauty.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. They'll get at least one here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Might look to go big again here.
They've gone up here. Gone. Straight in front. Marvellous start to the over. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too. They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Oh my, that's racing away.
Just sheer power off the bat. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. On the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Varma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. What a brilliant catch. Caught. So it doesn't pick up any more momentum.
Way really, pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
There'll be runs here.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Might look to go big again here. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone Everyone just watched that in awe on the ball.
Great catch.
Taking guard.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. All the way. Got it right out of the middle. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf. A little too easily.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Big edge. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Driven through cover. Just the one.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. And that's the end of the innings. Netherlands have been set a target of 244 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Bumrah coming in.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Thing on the ball.
Big edge, where's that going? Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will he reply?
What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Sing, take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? Super shot, that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. Brilliant take by the keeper. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.